Positive vibrations and good day to you all. This is Major, and thank you for tuning into Major TV. Let's talk. Your go-to source for all things black. We are all told, live your life to the fullest. I'm here to do just that. Major TV Let's Talk serves as a door to the black experience. We plan to explore black life through commentary, education, and entertainment. Walk with us on this journey. Also, go subscribe to Major TV Let's Talk.com and experience the journey as we build and grow as a family. And don't forget, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. Stop talking about what you're going to do next year. Do it now. Too many times we talk about what we want to do the new year, our New Year's resolution, and I'm gonna plan new goals. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna invest in real estate. I'm gonna start a business, and blah 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 blah. A lot of time we crash as soon as we start the beginning of the year because you have to practice to become perfect in what you're trying to do. And when I use the word perfect, I'm using it in the sense whereas you have to be religious and studious and consistent in what you're trying to do. It starts with writing your goals and everything down, planning those steps, doing necessary research, reading, probably getting a coach, some kind of coach, business or life coach, actually understanding that what you're trying to do, you're embarking on a journey that's going to require that you look at your strength and your weakness. It's going to require that you understand that it's not going to be easy. And I'm not trying to discourage nobody. I met so many people throughout my lifetime that always talk about what you're going to do the next year. And why put off today talking about what you're going to do tomorrow? It's just so obvious that change begins when you acknowledge that there needs to be change, right? And secondly, taking the steps to change. I'm so taken aback of some people I have met and personally know as of this day as well that are totally confused, scared, in denial, don't understand. And I'm gonna be real with you, and let me say this first. I was one of those people, but I had to break them chains because that's the chains that have been placed on our mind, right? The chains of fear, chains of doubt, of course, chattel slavery, of psychological chains, right? The confusion, us being hypnotized, us being stagnant. We watching what's going on in our community and sometimes the chaos, and it just make us feel like, oh, I'm just gonna worry about me, and I'm gonna play it safe, and put money in the bank, and all this stuff here, right? I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. And what happens? 5 years pass by, 10 years pass by, 20 years pass by, 30 years, you're in your 50s, you're in your 60s. And you're talking about changing. And I don't think it's never too old to change, but you have to do it now. You can't put off something that's important. I'm gonna let you know something. Everything I got involved with, I won't lie, I was last at the point in the sense of it been going on. Now I have to be more strategical. I have to do I have to really like reap what I saw in reference to procrastinating. And when we come to the party late, a lot of time we get the crumbs, a lot of time we got to figure out, what I'm saying, how the party go, how to fit in, and so forth, so on. I'm not talking about a little part, I'm just talking about the fact that people are gone. People done cashed in, cashed out, whatever they may have done. You know what I'm saying? I say cash in, cash, I'm talking about whatever they came to the party to do, get into, enjoy it, what have you. They left. So you catch a room full of people that's almost like a few people in the room. And you like, damn, I was last at the party. That's how we are as a people, we can't be like that. I mean, stock game been around for forever. Cryptocurrency has been around last 15 years. 20, I don't know exactly when. I know it's new, right? And we come in late to the party in reference to understanding as a people. And don't get me wrong, I don't blame you, me, nobody. I mean, let's admit that we haven't been as kind to each other, considering all that has happened to us by the enemy, and how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? The brainwashing, the division, and I don't like you because you got on Jaws, or you driving a nice Beamer, or you in a Bentley, or whatever the case might be. I'm just throwing stuff out there, right? We have that change in the psychological slavery that Naeem Abel talked about. That we see now the behavior pattern of our people, so we start to change in our mind. What I'm trying to say is, life is just too precious. Just let it go by. And a lot of us, we have to sometimes put aside temporary gratification for long-term gratification. We can't be at every event. We can't be just spending money loosely and doing things without understanding that it's a roadmap. It's a roadmap that you create, and it's tendencies. It's modus operandi. You know what I'm saying? It's pattern and behavior. So if you are not doing it right now, you're not exercising, you're not watching your diet, you're not managing money, you haven't started your business, or what have you. It's a possibility. And don't get me wrong, I can be wrong. People can come around next year and come and snap out of it, you know, and be like, bam, I'm about to do it right now. Or when New Year come around, I'm really doing it, what have you. But some of us tend to fail as soon as we come out the gate. And a lot of times we let the trailer be in front of the horse. You feel me? So we let the horse walk in, you know, let the trailer trail behind it. We'll let the trailer get in front, because a lot of times we don't understand that it's not that easy to snap out of behavior. It's not, unless you're strong enough, unless you understand what's going on. And I know we are strong people, but when I look at historically, and I look at present day, there was a lot of things that happened to us that was bad, that wasn't our fault. But as a result, we accepted the conditions in that mindset, and we respond out that mindset. So if we are assuming certain behaviors, right? We are following certain patterns, and a lot of times we generation curse too. Just the way how we're raising our families, the neighbors we growing in, what have you. Like, you know, we deal with turnout oppression all the time, that a lot of us accept the fact of what they call us, what they say about us. They literally write statistics about how many black people get killed, go to jail, drop out of school, or don't get to college, or, I mean, all this stuff, right? And we know that they know that there's a system of oppression and genocide that's targeted at our community. But my issue is when we wake up one day and say, well, look, enough is enough. I don't want to keep living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of taking from P to pay Paul. I'm tired of living for the Joneses, just doing all kind of crazy stuff with my money, getting these nice houses and nice cars and all this stuff here, and really blowing money and doing things not with an investor mindset, but a consumer mindset. And once we come out that consumer mindset and become an investor, and reference them the mindset of seeing how you can make money, not worry about the fear of what might happen if it don't work out. Find ways how you can make money, and then to protect yourself. And I always tell people, and I learned this, there is risk in everything, but you minimize risk when you become aware through knowledge and insight. Risk still is there, but through knowledge and insight, you understand how to deal with it. And I'm talking about with anything. I don't care anything. You just need to know. When you know better, you do better. When you don't know better, you don't do better. That's what it is. And my heart goes out to a lot of our people that really believe that the predicament is a situation they have to accept. And some of them are going through it so bad, they just need help. And that's why I urge that we help each other. We show love, we show compassion. Our people be surprised we actually really show unconditional love. Because a lot of us are too conditional. And I'm going to talk about that in another video, but we conditional. And I believe I talked about it before. But getting back to what I'm saying, stop talking about what you're going to do next year, the New Year's revolution. And I'm not hating, don't get me wrong. Plan, have goals and what have you. It start now. We know we days away, right? So I'm just saying, do it now. Change the way we think. Set goals. Don't be afraid. Take chances. You never know until you try. I said, none beats a failure but a try. And Napoleon Hill book, Think and Grow Rich, he said to succeed, you have to fail. But don't just intend on failing. You want to be as informed as possible. If you fail, be because you didn't know that this was about to happen. Because the element of surprise we have to be prepared for, but some things we can't control, like technology. And the Amazons of the world, how they put so many business that we've seen that was one time probably put out of business because they didn't keep up with automation and technology and all that stuff. There's a lot of things going on, yo. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we watch these politicians, they be talking about bringing this back and bringing that back. We know it's not. They know it's not gonna never come back, and the people should know because of technology. It outsources jobs. It eliminates jobs. I mean, I won't say outsource. Excuse me. I mean, eliminate jobs. You know, and then they outsource jobs overseas because of the cost of employee, and wages versus overseas, little or nothing on a dollar. So I just want to tell the people that because I'm bothered by it, that we be having high expectations going to 2020. Right now it's 2022, but any year in, year out, we have high expectations. A lot of us, we don't even get out. We don't get out in the race long enough because they see a fast horse don't run long. That's why you have to know how to pace yourself, whatever. And I won't lie, it won't be easy. But if you let it get under your skin, if you become so bothered or discouraged, then I feel you was never prepared. I'm gonna let it be known. You have to have some kind of spiritual source that you turn to within yourself. You have to have some kind of spiritual base, some kind of spiritual foundation. Whatever you believe, you know what I'm saying? That's righteous, that's productive, that's producing good fruit and good works, that's moving and shaking things in your life and people around you, and then looking at what mankind is doing and what have you. We have to understand all this, right? But to make a long story short, don't just become average in your thinking. Just don't say things as everybody else saying, well, this is my New Year's resolution. This is my goals of 2022. There's nothing wrong with that. But are you doing it now? Because if you're doing it now, salute. Kudos. I'm happy, definitely. But I'm reaching out to those who are still not doing it now. And I talk to people every so often about their life and what's going on. Like, how you doing, Major? What's up? Hey, what's going on? So for some. And I talk to so many people that it's just lost. And I've been able to inspire them and bring them to certain places spiritually and mentally, physically sometimes too, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard when that person can't connect to what you're saying or resonate. That's why I say we have to walk in our own calling, but at the same time understand everything around us is evolving, growing, changing. You don't supposed to stay in the same place you're supposed to be in. A lot of people have different attachments and different beliefs, different ideologies, opinions and all that. And that's cool. But I have a question. Are you progressing in all that? Are you elevating? Somebody told me, a coworker might say, man, I'm not worrying about the riches of the world. I'm worrying about the riches of heaven, right? And I said, okay, cool. I said, that's the way you feel, right? I said, well, I'm not going to challenge the way you feel and what you think. It's coming from the Bible. I respect it. I said, me, I'm about the riches I can gain in this world and in the next world. And also, I want to help people, right? My people particularly. You know what he said? Oh, I'm worrying about me, is that another. My opinion, you're just being selfish. But these are the mindsets you have to deal with. One brother, I just spoke to him. We have a major history. We go way, way back. He was telling me, Joe Whitney, he was talking about how, how he don't talk about politics and get this, that, and that. And I'm like, cool, I don't knock you, you know what I'm saying? But my thing at the end of the day is, if you progressing, right? If everything around you is evolving and you're growing and what have you and whatnot, that's, to me, that's results that I want to see. But when you stagnant and you confused, I'm like, damn, because sometimes we get stuck in our belief system. Sometimes we get stuck in the way we think, different ideologies, different approaches, different opinions and whatnot. And my thing is, we get trapped in it and we don't see no other way. And for me, it's like somewhere down the line, you have to know how to adjust, make those necessary changes, bend if you have to, but still keep your moral character, still be righteous, still have some footing. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking from what I've experienced, seen. Even myself, I used to do all that, but I don't do that no more. I don't be on New Year's resolution. I don't do that. I have a list of stuff I need to do, and I'm doing it one at a time. And I ain't waiting next year. I'm doing that right now. Because next year, I'm take care of next year. You got to worry about you and this place and your space and what you're going to do to make sure you're better. Because when you're better, you can make the family, friends, associates, community, humanity better. And it always starts with having that spiritual foundational base, that higher intelligence, seeking deep, profoundly within yourself, always producing good, having good things to say, and doing good things. And I know we're going to have these challenges. We're going to be attacked. Things going to be said to us that will make us want to go there. I've been guilty. I went there. But then you have to check yourself and like what you accomplished. You're fussing with a whole computer screen, a whole phone screen, and somebody you may have never meet. You get mad at people that only need help. And I do understand hurt people. And I learned this a long time ago, right? Well, I ain't say a long time ago, but I'm gonna say this was a minute. Everybody won't be happy for your joy. Everybody won't be happy where you're at in your life. And that's cool. What you need to do is protect yourself from being around people like that and not overexpose yourself to people like that. But there's nothing wrong expressing your joy, whatever. But understand, some people are going to be looking at you like, man, you think you're all that. Man, she thinks she... All the while, you just a living testimony. Because we all are testimony. We all have a story. And if we're not trying to we're not trying to talk about our walking testimony time and time and what the Most High have done for us, what we have been through, ups and downs, and where we at now, and how we need to get here, how we can get there, then what are you doing? So look, stop talking about what you're going to do next year. Do it now. I'm MajorTvLetsTalk. As always, like, share, comment. Go to my website, MajorTvLetsTalk.com. Sign up. There's a bunch of content I'm dropping, book reviews and everything, merch. You have a free business directory. I'm blogging, writing articles or posting, whatever you want to call it. But I'm real black media, and I'm really focusing on just reaching the people and bringing the best out you. And guess what? I want you to bring the best out of me. So I appreciate all love and support, the donations, everything. I always say, MajorTv is nothing without the people. Real talk. They'll always be first in my life. Of course, the Most High and family and everything, all that synonymous. But the Most High is above everything. But when they come out of family, community, that's important to me, right? So man, y'all stay focused, stay cool, and just be black. Peace.
This is MajorTv, and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Couldn't do it without you, need your full participation. And we giving back, this is your appreciation.